Yeah, I mean, for sure. Especially like in NBA, you have to go out there almost every second night. It's a lot of games. You have to put up with a lot of defenses, a lot of different scouting. Every time it's different NBA teams, so you gotta process quickly, you know. But like you said, you know, I use the word freeze, so I think that's the point.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Last time you were on the pod, you said that scoring 30 in the NBA was, hold on.
I know
you said scoring 30 in the NBA was way easier than scoring in Europe. And a lot of people have co-signed that. I'm not here to dispute that take at all. The other night you had 73 against the Hawks. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've rewatched the 25 made baskets like 5 times. And to some degree, it did look easy. Did that 73 feel easy?
Oh no. The amount of offensive talent there is in the league right now is just insane. I don't think people really realize it, how much talent offensively there is. And then again, you have some really great defensive players that, you know, like yesterday I really have to give credit to Claxton. He's a 5 and he was even picking me full court. He was really guarding me good. So, you know, you have a lot of great defensive players too.
You know, I watched you work out when I was your teammate. You go at a certain speed in your workouts, but the full speed to the decel, how much are you practicing that? When did you develop that?
I didn't practice that. They're just,
You're
I
sick
mean,
fuck.
I just call it the slow step, you know. I remember one day I tried to teach Dodo.
You tried to teach Dorian Finney-Smith?
Yeah. I say you just gotta do the slow step, you know. You gotta go into defender a little bit, and then just slow step. Wait till he's gonna jump, and if you don't jump, you just go up. So I don't know. Maybe it's the IQ. I don't know, but I never really practiced that one.
You don't practice that? All right.
Not that one.
It's just a natural thing, which is why I'm so jealous of you, I think. It's just your ability to just do things on the fly. You and Joel are like the 2 guys that I played with.
Why are you jealous?
Because I could never do that. I don't have the gift. I remember one time I was working out and my trainer tried to, like, it was a very specific gather to a euro, and I did it like 12 times wrong.
Is there a video?
No, there's no video because I never had cameras in the gym.
I don't have either.
I know you don't. But
A lot of people do.
At some point I was just like, fuck it, dude. We're not doing this. I'm going to use this twice in it.
Yeah, I mean, you do the things you're good at.
Yeah. By the way, you went into that Atlanta game. I think you still are, but you're the most blitzed player in the NBA. Atlanta blitzes the most in the NBA. They only blitzed you 8 times the entire game, 3 of which came in the last 5 minutes, and only twice in the first half when you had 41. When teams aren't blitzing you, because it's a night-to-night occurrence that you get multiple blitzes. When teams aren't blitzing you, what is your sort of mindset around scoring versus playmaking?
I think when they don't blitz, it depends. If they play like we call it channel 1, if the big is just in the drop, there's a lot of playmaking there. The clap and the old Gortat screen, it's efficient. But then if they switch, you know, I'm just trying to go downhill. I know there's gonna be always a low man. Sometimes I just stagger a little bit on the threes, on the step backs. But I gotta be more downhill because, you know, I can get downhill a lot. And when I touch the paint, I think our team is the best at scoring.
Nobody. And when he plays like this, if he didn't get hurt, he would have won back-to-back MVPs, and it wouldn't even have been close. This is a guy that's dominant. And listen, I love Jokic. I think he is the best player in the NBA, and the things he does is special. But that doesn't mean that Joel Embiid isn't just as dominant and can carry this team. And we're talking about Philadelphia 76ers team who has real championship hopes and to be in contention with him healthy. And the fact that he's doing this with the knee, and I've had exactly what he has.
That brace and everything?
And the surgery and the rehab, and that was what, 9-10 weeks ago, and the fact he's going to put a 50 ball on the New York Knicks on a Tibbs coach defense that's tough and rugged and physical. This dude's unbelievable. You cannot stop him. You have to double team him. There's not one person like Jokic. Jokic can't guard him either. So as dominant as Jokic is, I think he sees the floor a little better and he plays point guard almost as like a center position.
Yeah.
Joel's more like a Shaq. He is just going to go through you. He is going to dominate you. He's mastered the skill of getting fouled and getting to the free throw line. But this guy as an MVP and someone who would have won it again. It's crazy because he still doesn't get that much credit, and he still doesn't get talked about enough because that MVP was his for sure. He dominated this game last night.
Super efficient too. Only missing 6 shots, shooting 20 free throws, 19 for 21 from the free throw line. Top to bottom, this was a dominant performance. Like, is it concerning that he's playing so many minutes and he's dominating? Absolutely not. In the playoffs, you don't practice anyways. At this point, you're just, it's all meetings and walkthroughs. Nobody's practicing. Nobody's going live right now. Only time that he's doing anything physical are these actual games. And he's cleared to play in them. Once you step inside the lines, all excuses are out. This is a huge dominating win. And this is what we talked about. The New York Knicks are in trouble if Joel Embiid can play this way. Now, to their credit though, nothing good's happened yet. Both teams have won on their home courts. Until somebody wins an away game, that's when the series really starts. New York Knicks are still in a good position, but if you can't stop this man from getting 50, that's gonna change very fast.
This is where the voting, especially for MVP, should wait till the end. Because if Joel Embiid comes back and they beat this Knicks, and how is he not? I know the 65 game threshold,
well,
but this
disqualified.
I know he is for sure, but I'm saying this is where that rule is stupid, and they should wait and vote till the end because this is when it matters. This is when the MVP dominates. This is when the MVP goes and has 50 when your team's down.
I wouldn't
2-0.
mind that because if we're talking about MVP, they should be in the playoffs.
They should get to the finals.
Right,
Like
so it should be
it
okay.
should matter when you win. That's the whole point of being the most valuable player is you help your team win.
Well, look, they were at home last night. It was a little friendlier than it would have been at the Garden. But this was the play that if you've been in the Twitter streets this morning and last night, it's got a lot of people talking. Grabs Mitchell Robinson. That's not cool. And it was ruled a flagrant 1, which is immediate uproar. So let me ask you, should it have been a flagrant 2, which then would have been an ejection?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This is
dangerous.
Come on, man.
I thought this was a play that was worth being ejected for. Not just Joel. Anybody that does this, I thought it would be ejected. Like, could you imagine if that was a Draymond Green? Draymond Green probably looking at a 10-game suspension for this same play. He was frustrated from not getting a foul call the play before that, and he found him. And he thought he thought he got fouled. Came down. Thought he took a charge that wasn't called. Got frustrated. Mitchell Robinson, wrong place at the wrong time. He lashed out. It was frustration, and he got the flagrant 1 call. On the flip side of that, it motivated him. That's when he really started to get going.
Oh, great.
That's when it pissed him off, and he really started playing. But this is a dirty play. I don't love this. It's a very dangerous play. I don't like to see it.
And we're not gonna Robinson give him was hurt so long.
Yeah, we're not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because it was Joel Embiid. This is a dirty play.
All right, that's what DiVincenzo said too. Dirty.
It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. And again, with Robinson coming down like that, he's just helpless. He's in the air. You can't do this. And I think it helped Joel that it was early. I think it helped Joel that it was 12.
Oh, because they want to kick him out.
They can't kick out the best player on the other team down 2-0. But again, is that fair? No.
And I think it helped that he just walked away.
And it helps he has a good rep. He's never done this
just
before.
He's never if he stands up and he's barking and he's going crazy, it might be taken in a
You know what else would have helped to get him tossed? If Mitchell Robinson milked it and acted like he was really hurt.
And he did it.
Yeah.
Then it's a situation.
That's funny too, because at the Garden in the last games, they've been doing the F Joel Embiid chants, and some Knicks fans were just like, I don't really feel like we hate him. Like, well, that just changed. So when they go back to the Garden, that's
what's hard. I played with Trae Young, and the only thing that he did was just play basketball really good, and he got F Trae Young.
Yeah, but he threw it in their faces. You know that.
And Joel, he's a troll on like Twitter.
And he is
he claps back. He talks shit. He throws the suck it to the crowd. Like he definitely asked for it, and that's his personality. He's hilarious. I love him, but this play was probably unnecessary, and I'm glad it just didn't end badly with Robinson being in and out of the lineup. Like you said, he's hurt. Yeah. He's in the air. You can't do that. And I think if it was anyone else other than him, I think they're flagrant 2 and they're tossed.
Okay, but what about the groin kick? Are we going to show that? Because I feel like this was a weird.
God, there's another one.
Wait, there's more.
It's like, this is weird too.